She was beaten, humiliated, and cuffed on the street like a criminal for walking home from school. But when she made one quiet phone call, the entire police station would tremble, because her father wasn't just any man. He was the most powerful law enforcement officer in the country. Imani Lewis, 17, was brilliant, honor roll student, debate team captain. She didn't skip class, never got in trouble, and dreamed of studying political science at Howard University. But none of that mattered when she took a shortcut home through a quiet suburban block where her face didn't belong. Wearing a navy blue school blazer, headphones in, and reading through her cue cards for a regional debate, she didn't notice the patrol car that began following her. Two local officers inside exchanged glances. "Matches the description," one muttered. "She's walking too fast," the other said. "Maybe hiding something." They hit the lights. Imani turned around, confused but calm. "Is something wrong, officers?" "Take your hands out of your pockets. Show ID." Startled, she explained she was heading home, even held up her school badge. But when she reached into her coat to grab her phone, everything spiraled. Asterisk. They shoved her. Hard. She fell, hitting her head on the sidewalk. Her books scattered. Her blazer tore. A knee pressed into her back. A taser spark flashed near her leg. "Stop resisting." "I'm not resisting. I'm calling my—" The moment her phone hit the pavement, she whispered, "Call Dad." "Emergency." The screen glowed. "Emergency contact." "Dad." Call placed. Thousands of miles away, Malcolm Lewis, director of the FBI, was deep in a secure briefing with senators about national cyber threats. His phone buzzed once, and only once. Emergency call. Imani. He excused himself instantly. When he answered, all he heard were her screams, distorted yelling, and the chaos of violence. "Imani? Where are you? It's happening again." She sobbed. He didn't hesitate. "Get me a chopper. Get me local dispatch. I want eyes on that location in 10 minutes. This wasn't just about his daughter. This was about a system he had risen through, a system now brutalizing his child. Back at the local precinct, the officers were laughing, writing her up for obstruction, listing nonsense charges, non-compliant, suspected loitering, failure to obey. They threw her into a holding cell, bruised, bloodied, and still in her school uniform. Then, the phones began to ring, first the sergeant's line, then the lieutenant, then the chief. 3 unmarked black SUVs screeched into the parking lot. Armed agents stepped out. A man in a tailored suit flanked by federal security entered the station. It was him. Malcolm Lewis, director of the FBI, Imani's father. Every officer went pale. "Where's my daughter?" he said, voice calm but colder than steel. We didn't know," one officer stammered. "You didn't ask." Malcolm didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. He retrieved Imani himself from the holding cell. When she saw him, she broke down, not because he was the FBI director, but because he was her dad. He wrapped his arms around her and whispered, "They don't get to silence you." That same night, the precinct was shut down pending a full federal investigation. Body cam footage was seized. Officers were suspended. One confessed on record, "We thought she was just another girl." 2 months later, Imani took the stage at a National Youth Justice Conference, wearing the same blazer they tore that day, this time stitched with a patch that read, "Still here." "I wasn't a threat. I was a daughter, a student, a dreamer. But I became a target, not because of what I did, but because of what I looked like. And because silence is the system's favorite accomplice, I choose to speak." The speech went viral. Schools invited her. Activists praised her. Even members of Congress cited her words. Months later, new legislation passed. Mandatory de-escalation training, community oversight, federal auditing of local police departments. Imani walks beside her father on Capitol Hill. Press flashes behind him. But she doesn't look back. She's walking towards something. And this time, everyone's watching. Asterisk, she didn't fight with fists. She didn't scream for help. She called her father and exposed a system that tried to silence her. In one moment, she wasn't just a victim. She became a voice, a reckoning, a revolution.